Mike arrives at the airport the next day, on Will's birthday. Will was all giddy to see Mike, painted him a poster and everything. Then he was swerved. Not a single Then he was swerved. Not a single Then he was swerved. Not a single person said anything.
I think they might. I think they might hit us with some crazy shit. I feel like Will gonna confess his love to Mike, bro. Man. Today we got a Stranger Things reaction, bro. Man, we about to get some updates on Stranger Things season 5, bro. Man, I don't know what's taking them so long. I know they probably really trying to perfect this season because you know this the last season and shit, man. Damn, bro. Stranger Things about to be gone, bro, forever. Oh my gosh, bro. It was good while it lasted though, but man, that show's so goated, bro. I ain't lying. Stranger Things like my #1 show on Netflix. I feel like that's the best show on Netflix, to be honest. If we keeping it a buck. I feel like they just got too much motion, bro. Stranger Things hit different, bro. But we about to get the first look at the characters updates and shit, man. Just basically updates on what's been going on, because I don't know when the fuck this season dropping, bro. I'm guessing next year. I'm guessing this shit coming out next year, but we gonna see.
Of Stranger Things, just in time for a quick update where we finally get our first look at most of the main characters' new looks in season 5. As most of you know, we're heading back to the season 1 roots with the OG main cast together in Hawkins one last time.
Yes, bro, finally. We need that OG cast, bro. No cap. I ain't lying, I love seeing them them 4 on screen. Well, 5, cause Will, 11, fucking Mike, Dustin. Yeah. 5 of them, bro.
Welcome back to the world of Stranger Things, just in time for a quick update where we finally get our first look at most of the main characters' new looks in season 5. As most of you know, we're heading back to the season 1 roots with the OG main cast together in Hawkins one last time. And since all the kids don't look 16 years old anymore, mainly because they're 20 and getting married, the Duffer Brothers have announced that there will be a big time jump at the beginning of season 5. So when it starts, they should all look like how we saw them at the end of season 4, and then when it jumps 1 to 2 years, they will all look really different. Less like adults who are trying to look like little kids and more just embracing being young adults. While this jump
crazy,
is
bro. It feel like they grew up so fast, gang. Like, but in reality, bro, they been shooting, like, the way they shoot TV shows and movies, like, that shit really, I don't know how to explain it, bro, but that's crazy, bro. That's so crazy.
Mandatory at this point because of the huge age gaps. I'm so curious to see how they're going to deal with this. We left off on the biggest threat we've been fighting for 4 seasons now to have basically won and opened up a literal hole to hell in the middle of the town of Hawkins.
Crazy.
What on earth does everyone in Hawkins think is happening? There's no way they just think this is a sinkhole or something and leave it at that. The fire at the mall in season 3 got twisted into demons and dark magic because of the scare that was going on in that time. And we saw in season 4 that they were just as scared, if not more. How on earth are they going to just skip over the next 2 years after something this big happens?
They bet not.
What does the rest of the world and the United States think about this giant hole? Have no demogorgons or demobats come through the rift? Does Will still have his awful haircut and teeth?
I ain't lying, bro. Will, that bowl cut gotta go, dog. That bowl cut had to go, bro. No cap, cause bro, what? Nigga had a bowl cut. But nah, though, it's definitely many questions that need to be answered, bro, because they better end this season 5. They better end this season off so fire, bro, because I ain't lying. If they flop this shit, man, they ain't gonna hit the end of it.
They have so many questions to answer with this final season. Good luck to the Duffer Brothers and the rest of the Stranger Things writers. We believe in you. But thankfully, it seems like they're giving us a lot more to see this break as we get close to the finale. Besides the Eddie Munson prequel book explaining his backstory and where his parents went and why he got held back so much, as well as the 3-hour-long prequel VR experience by Jamie Campbell Bower and Matthew Modine themselves, explaining the backstory of the Upside Down and how Henry took over the Mind Flayer and their relationship. relationship, to the first Shadow prequel play showing us Henry's first days in Hawkins as he tries to figure out his powers. There is so much more they're giving us this break in between seasons than ever before, and just the same, Ross Duffer has been way more active on Instagram than I would have expected. We are now currently on week 12 of filming season 5, 3 months in, which is so exciting, and we have a good
week 12? I ain't lying though. They got it going though, I'll give them that.
A lot of the main cast for the final season. On day 1, we got to see a refreshing look at Steve and Robin, which
I saw that
similar
picture.
Considering they haven't grown up too much in the past couple years, since they're full-on adults now. And then we get a cool pic of Dustin, who seems like since the season 4 finale has leaned even more into embracing Eddie's style, sporting a ripped Hellfire Club tee along with some longer curly hair and even some rings as part of his fit. Eddie always has a sick collection of rings he would always wear. It would be so cool if we see Dustin wearing Eddie's actual rings to remember him by. This is like how Eleven has always worn that blue bracelet that Hopper gave her that he used to wear in season 1. This was one of his daughter Sarah's hair ties. I love when these characters carry these small tokens to remember past loved ones by. I really hope Dustin is wearing some of Eddie's actual rings in season 5. I think that would be really cool to see. Next, we get a good look at Mike, who I think honestly looked the least like a little kid last season. I feel like he was much more into
I ain't lying though. Mike do look, he looked way more mature like the last season for sure. Like you could tell he not, he getting older and shit like that. Like bro matured like a motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie.
Up than they made Will look like. So while Mike isn't too different, his style still has matured and grown with him a bit, the biggest difference being how tall he's grown. But I mean, he hit that growth spurt hard back in season 3.
Yeah,
now, at
bro,
the same
tall
time,
as
they
shit.
kind of
bro, how tall this nigga is, bro? You sure you should be acting a little bit? You sure you shouldn't be on the court dunking on some shit? Let me stop. Nah, I don't think he got the basketball skill for that, but nah, though, shout out to Mike, though. That nigga, bro gotta be at least about probably 6'2", bro. Like 6'2" at least, bro.
Evan, while still being very secretive with her hair especially. I know that last we saw her, she had the short hair at the end of season 4, but in these pictures, they're literally covering up her head to keep it from spoiling too much. But I mean, if you zoom in, you can kind of see some little hair wispies poking out from behind her ear, meaning she's been growing her hair out to be a normal long hair length over the last 2 years during the time jump. It's kind of comical how secretive they are with her, even her costume too, on set, wrapping her in a full parka head to toe.
For real though, they ain't playing.
I know it's cold in Georgia, but still, the overkill is pretty funny.
Boy,
we also have our first look at Nancy this season, who, just like Steve and Robin, hasn't changed too much, but she still looks amazing. I love the 80s hair and the sweater layered with the jean jacket. I ain't lying,
dog. Nancy really, bro, she went crazy, bro, that last season. She was really running shit down with that blick, like, bitch, get back.
Action scenes this season. We also got a first look at Vicky in the hospital, which is pretty neat. I think she's going to be the biggest addition to the cast this season who isn't already part of the OG group. I'm not sure how important of a role she'll play in the finale, but I'm expecting them to flesh out Robin's endeavors to try to get a little closer to her.
I definitely remember.
I guess by the time we time jump, they might have been dating for 2 years.
Yeah, they probably dating. They definitely probably dating by then, bro. Cause I ain't lying. The way they ended off, bro.
I think the most fun part of watching is when they first start talking, when we see Robin being nervous and unsure, and Steve is there as her wingman / best friend. I want to see the chemistry form. I wonder if the entire first episode will just be the end of season 4, just to tie up all the loose ends before taking that big of a jump. I can't imagine they could just skip over everything after a 15-minute narration or something.
Well, they
Next,
bet not.
we finally get a look at Max and Lucas, and this is so exciting to see Max conscious and not in a coma.
Bruh.
Enjoy it now because she won't be like this in the show for a while. She very fittingly is wearing a Soundwaves long sleeve tee. I don't think they're actually filming with this though, since it's a recent piece by Saturdays, but still, I love this, since Soundwaves and Kate Bush are literally what's keeping Max alive. Lucas is looking good too. Seems like this is possibly...
I ain't lying though. L fucking hairstyle, bro. I ain't lying. I know this nigga Caleb be sick when he gotta do this role or when he gotta play this role as Lucas, bro. Cause they be fucking over him, bro. Cause he gotta fit the 80s theme, so he gotta go high top. Bro, look at bro lining, bro. Like, damn, they didn't push my dog back, man. Unless that's just his big ass forehead. I don't know. But it looked like they pushed him back, bro. That's tough, sir. That's why I said, bro. Actors really, bro. They got it, brother. Like the sacrifices you gotta make when it come down to playing a particular role is crazy, bro.
Or
Bro
long-term
really got
room
a high
accident versus the immediate care in the hospital
a
we left her
juice
at in
box.
season 4. Hopefully
What
she's
they
not
call- I
unconscious
forgot
all
what they call
season
them.
and they figure out how to rescue her in the first half so we get to see her as Max in the last season and she's not just Sleeping Beauty for 9 episodes. And then next we get to see this beautiful shot of Hopper. Would you look at that beard?
Hopper.
Holy cow. This looks like it's been 2 years. Jeez, he looks like Red Guardian. Has the nice
Nah,
long
he
beard
definitely
and the
do.
Russian accent and everything. This Hopper looks so awesome. His character has evolved so much in this show. I'm really excited to see how he's fared since season 4. At least he's finally back from Russia and reunited with Elle as well as Joyce. So happy him and Joyce are dating, by the way. I really
Yeah, I
hope in
ain't
the midst
lying,
of
bro.
all of the hell on
That,
Earth
bro.
and the world
I ain't
ending,
gonna cap,
we really
bro.
get
This
to
couple, bro. This one powerful couple right here, bro. Shout out to them too, bro.
couple dropper moments. They had better show us that first date back at Enzo's before they time jump forward. I mean, hopefully Enzo's is still there and hasn't got sucked into a giant sinkhole or anything. I kind of wish they spent more screen time and built up the Hopper L reunion in season 4 better. It was such a heartbreaking, emotional moment at the end of season 3, hearing Elle read the letter Hop finally sat down and wrote
that
to
was
her,
crazy.
only for the crowd to go mild when he returned from a Russian gulag a full year later. Either way, I'm glad he's back in Hawkins. I wonder if he's going to
Nigga
be
said
returning
Russian
to Hawkins
gulag.
police
No
chief
cap,
again.
bro.
I would kind of think
He was
would,
going
but it's been a
crazy,
full
though.
year.
He
They
was
can't
going
just
crazy
fire
in
the
that
current
scene.
chief, right? Now next we have the person the whole internet is excited over, the one and only Will the Wise. And would you look at that beautiful haircut
Bro,
upgrade?
he finally,
This is
I ain't lying. That was a W upgrade. I know he got tired of rocking that bowl cut anyways, bro. Even though it fit the theme of like what they was going for, but brother, I knew he was sick to his stomach rocking that shit. But this, I ain't lying, this definitely looked better though.
incredible for Will. He might finally have a chance to not be bullied now. It only took 8 years, but his hair finally looks good. I guess Joyce ditched the bowl and somehow got the money to take him to an actual barber. Or maybe she tripped and just accidentally gave him this cut. Considering for the last 4 years he has had the exact same haircut, Joyce just takes a bowl from the kitchen and that's what her kid's hair is going to look like. This new cut looks so good on Will. Seeing his weird childish look on his adult body in season 4 to this,
yeah, I ain't lying though. I don't, like this ain't really look right, bro. Cause he looked so much mature. Like when he was younger, like it kind of fit. It kind of fit like his aesthetic, but bro, like this fit him way more than this, bro. Like this, I don't know, bro. That's tough. She did him bad. I ain't gonna cap. Moms did him too bad.
Not only the hair, but his style has improved a lot too. Will makes it seem like there's going to be a 5-year time jump, not a 2-year skip. I really hope that for the majority of the final season, Will looks like this. I hope that this character uses his final chance to have a decent haircut on screen to make up for the last 4 seasons worth of whatever this was. Will is going to be playing a much larger role in season 5 to the story and actually ending the entire show. His connection with the Hive Mind is going to be a huge plot point,
that's
as
definitely
well
about
as
to
his
be
connection to the
a
Upside
huge
Down and
plot line.
hopefully his history with Vecna. We actually got a tease of this in the VR game. Check that video out if you haven't already. Literally 3 hours of story content with so many new additions to the main Stranger Things storyline. You get to play as Vecna and Will and see them meet face to face for the very first time after he coughs up that slug at the end of season 1. You get to see Vecna targeting Will for the first time and realize that he's going to be the one that's going to be his spy and the target that they'll use to try to capture Eleven to free them from the Upside Down. I really hope we see the return of the infamous neck tingle. I almost hope it has its own jingle this season. I guess it's more of a looming dreadful thing, but still. A while ago there was a picture that leaked that was a tad concerning. It's from the radio station that they've been showing off a lot of behind the scenes stuff for, where Will and Robin is standing outside, and when I first saw this I couldn't help but feel like Will still had a bowl cut.
Yeah, it do nah, I lied, bro, on his ass about that bowl cut. He hate that shit, but it do look like a bowl cut from this angle though. But that probably just was like for a particular episode or some shit. They might change his shit like throughout, like probably in the next couple of episodes, like type shit. But probably in the first few episodes, he might still be kind of low key rocking the bowl cut on some shit.
picture
It
Ross Duffer
depends,
posted,
though. It
but it just
depends.
seems like his hair hasn't been styled or textured, so
But
it just
I don't know.
defaults
That
back
might
to
not
the
be a
only thing
bowl
it
cut.
knows. It kind of looks derpy here, and in the official picture where it's styled and textured, it looks worlds better. That's why I was hoping that they stick with this look over the borderline bowl cut. And the other picture we have of him is a little on the creepier side. Here's another shot of him with the new cut, which is looking great, and if we zoom out, we can actually see his younger self behind him. This is so creepy. It took me a second to realize it's an actual little kid and not just a dummy like we saw in season 1. Apparently, they're going to be doing the same thing they did with Millie Bobby Brown in A Young 11 in season 4, but with Will and his younger self for season 5.
Now that's fire though,
Last
I ain't gonna
season,
lie.
we saw them use a young actress to physically be the body of Young 11 in the flashbacks just because it's gotten to the point where Millie can't go back and do the flashback scenes herself now, so they had a Young 11 on set that Millie Bobby Brown directed and taught how to be 11. And then they face swapped it with a younger CG Millie face. It was pretty impressive for the most part. There was a couple times where it looked a little janky, like they had Millie do face capture herself and they just mapped it to a child's face, but since they're different sizes and proportions, it didn't translate completely naturally. It had a little bit of a Polar Express vibe, kind of when
Yeah,
Tom
it
Hanks was
did,
doing
bro. That was the perfect way to describe that, bro. Like, it did have a Polar Express vibe for sure. But I mean, come on now, like, they did the best they could do, bro. Like, that shit, I knew that motion capture shit really hard as a motherfucker, bro. No cap.
The children, and the proportion difference caused a little bit of an uncanny valley effect. But I mean, for the most part, face swapping is only recently becoming mainstream, where studios aren't so afraid to tackle it. You can see how refined they got Luke Skywalker's face to be in Book of Boba Fett, and it looks amazing, but still, it's been a journey for so many years to get to this point, and I wouldn't be surprised if, when they do this, young Will in season 5 will look even better. If we look closely, we can see that young Will has those tracking dots on his face, so they can map the CG face to the young actor. My biggest question with this picture, okay, besides the hair, because honestly, current day Will's hair looks actually good in this picture too. I hope they really use this over the bowl cut. I mean, it could be a pre and post time jump thing, but they're both at the radio station and in the same outfit, so I think they just hadn't styled his hair here yet. But the biggest question with this picture is, are they going to be showing current day Will on screen at the same time as showing season 1 Will? Is he going to be in the void or mind space encountering this memory of himself trapped in the upside down, or is he just on set showing young Will how to be a young Will? This is what Millie did last season. She was on set constantly with young 11, but for the most part they didn't really meet. When they were first establishing this to the viewer and 11 what was going on, they did the mirror thing where they show 11 and us that she's not back in MK Ultra today, but just revisiting a memory of her younger self as she sees in the mirror, and that this is also how everyone around her sees her. So I'm curious if they're going to do the same thing with Will. I honestly wouldn't mind seeing current day Will interacting with this younger Will more in his nightmares.
Nah, I ain't lying. I think they should do it like how they did with 11 though. I feel like it's gonna hit a little different though. I ain't gonna lie. Like I do feel like they should have, like, you know, both of them in the scene like how they did with 11 for sure.
Mind space, so there's more of a struggle and mind twist as he tries to figure out why he's special and connected to everything in the Upside Down, and what that means towards ending everything. I'm sure Noah Schnapp is definitely helping direct the young Will actor just like Millie did. Honestly, this kid looks so spot on. I thought it was a puppet or a dummy they made to look exactly like young Will. They did a great job.
Nah, they did.
Honestly,
yeah, the casting
young
was
actress
fire.
they used for young 11 looked pretty dang close to young Millie too. Almost close enough, they shouldn't even have had to do the digital face swap just to avoid any janky looking shots.
Nah, they did the right thing, bro. They did the right thing. I feel like if they didn't do that, it definitely would have looked even more janky, bro, because the fucking face wouldn't even be like accurate enough type shit. So
Deadpan, emotionless face.
I feel like they did the best
the
that they could.
I'm curious if this young Will is going to be the exact same, or if we're going to see them get adventurous and be more a part of the explanation of what happened back in season 1 and part of Will learning what's going on. You can see there's a bottle here in the foreground, which could lead us to believe he's just coaching him in this picture, since young Will looks ready to film and current day Will is in more of a casual fit with the drink, but who knows? Also, I don't know how many of you remember that the Duffer Brothers, along with everybody else, completely forgot about Will's birthday. The whole point of this Instagram post was Ross Duffer saying happy birthday to Will on March 22nd, which they established was his birthday back in season 2 with this scene.
Do you know what March 22nd is? It's your birthday.
And then 2 years later, the California storyline is established to start on March 21st, 1986. Mike arrives at the airport the next day, on Will's birthday. Will was all giddy to see Mike, painted him a poster and everything. And then he was swerved. Not a single person said anything. It's okay, maybe they're all planning a surprise birthday party at the roller rink.
Bro,
nope, swerved
I ain't gonna
again.
cap, bruh. Low key.
Anything.
I think they might. I think they might hit us with some crazy shit. I feel like Will gonna confess his love to Mike, bro. He gonna confess his love, and I don't know if Mike gonna be down. I don't know if they gonna like make Mike into a gay character, which I doubt. But if they do, bruh, come back to this video and comment and be like, bruh, you was right, son. But I got a feeling they about to make Will confess his love to Mike, bro. They gonna probably try to they gonna twist something up. They gonna do something, bro. I just got a feeling.
Maybe they're all planning a surprise birthday party at the roller rink. Nope, swerved again. Even Jonathan, his brother, forgot. The only reason I don't believe this is because Joyce would have never forgotten. I know she's dealing with Hopper and the Russia storyline, but I feel like Joyce out of everyone would have said something. You can actually see in the VHS tape at the roller rink, which has the date of Will's birthday on it, confirming it actually was his birthday. Which almost makes all this even more sad. Seeing him be all excited to see Mike earlier, just wanting him to wish him a happy birthday, and then later when he's third wheeling at the roller rink behind Mike and Elle, it just makes it so sad. Nothing from anyone. It's a wonder the guy broke down in tears later. It's like ever since he came back from the dead in season 1, everyone just stopped caring about him. Kinda sucks, to be honest. That's another reason why I think this last season is really going to pull on the heartstrings. I'm telling you, someone is going to sacrifice themselves to save the group. Maybe it'll be Mike, maybe it'll be 11, maybe Will the Wise. Tell me in the comments whose sacrifice would be the most sad to see. But yeah, so what's the deal?
I ain't lying, the sacrifice that'll be the most sad to see. I say, damn, I want to say Mike, but I feel like, I don't know. That's a good question. I ain't gonna cap. What sacrifice? I'm gonna say, damn. I'm gonna say Steve Harrington. Let me stop. But nah, though, I don't know. That's a good question. Y'all let me do.
Are we sticking with March 22nd as Will's birthday or what? Everyone say happy birthday to Will in the comments and go watch this video next. If you like Stranger Things, you'll enjoy it. Peace.
Nah, W video, man.